All right, this is solve quad 12, number 7. And this is the outside the box question, but this is a really great question. So basically they have this very long equation, but if you notice it, everything is already factored. So they've actually kind of helped you out because they've done the hard part for you. They've done all the factoring. So all you really have to do is figure out what the critical values are. Well, if you set each one equal to 0, I would get x equals 0 from here. Here I would get x equals 8. Here I would get x equals 2, x equals -3, and x equals -6. So those are my 5 critical factors. And I found them just by setting each one of those parentheses or this x equal to 0. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm just going to take these critical factors and I'm going to put them on a number line. So I have -6, I have -3, I have 0, I have 2, and I have 8. All right, so now you're going to have to take each one of these intervals and plug them into this equation and figure out if you have a positive or a negative value. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick that's kind of an easy way to do this. So what I like to do when I'm feeling kind of lazy and don't want to do a lot of math is I'm going to go to my Y editor and I'm going to plug this equation in. So I've got x and then x minus 8 and x minus 2 and x plus 3 and x plus 6. Did I miss anything? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it looks like I have them all in there. Now, I want to pick a number that's down here. Doesn't really matter what I pick, -7, -10, -100. So if I go to second table, it's going to give me a table of values, and I can just scroll one way or the other until I get to my number. So I look like if I go from -7 on, and I know, there you go, maybe you can see it now. If you go from -7 on, you can see that all those numbers are negative. So I know in this area, it's going to be negative. So now I can pick a number between -6 and -3. So let's just kind of look at that interval. Let's go like -4. Oh, that's positive. Pick a number between -3 and 0. You can see that those numbers are negative. If I pick a number between 0 and 2, like 1, you can see that that's positive. Between 2 and 8, you see those numbers are negative. And when I get greater than 8, you can see that those numbers, oh, wait a minute, between 2 and 8, sorry, between 2 and 8, it's negative. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then bigger than 8, you can see that it's positive. And again, it kind of makes sense that these values always flip-flop because that's what's going to happen when you have some sort of a polynomial. So now you're looking for where is it greater than 0. So it's greater than 0 here, here, and here. All right, so how can we write that? So it's greater than 0 in between -6 and 3. So in between -6 and 3, that's one of -3, sorry. That's one of my solutions. In between 0 and 2, and greater than 8. And there is my solution.